What's going on, guys? It's your boy HQ420 here, and in today's video, we got Lizzo up here, and she's very hurt, okay? She's emotional right now. Some traumatic things have recently happened. She has been told that she's only making music for white people, okay? Now, if it's your first time to the channel, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. You won't regret it. The New York Post right here, the New York Post. Lizzo very hurt, okay? Deeply hurt, all right? By claims she makes music for white folk. What a sad day. What is that? I didn't know it was going to come to this, all right? I didn't know it was going to come to this. Now, I would argue that she would make music for whoever will want to buy it, okay? Whether it be white, black, Chinese, Asian, Indian, African, whatever. I mean, whoever likes her music, that's in fact who the music is made for, okay? I mean, you know, I'm going for a specific set of folks. I'm going for a specific set of folks. Who the folks you going for? Well, I want to go for mainly white folk, okay? That's what I want to do. I just want to be made. Now, we understand that there's certain types of music that lean more heavily towards a particular race. We do understand that. Country music leans more heavily white, even though there are black people that participate in the space. Things like heavy metal leans more white, even though there are black people that participate in space. Me being one of them. I do enjoy a little heavy metal myself. Rap music, I can't even say it leans all the way black, because but just look at TikTok. All you gotta do is look at TikTok. Every white girl that's up there shaking her ass, bent over, you can see everything that God gave her. She's shaking it to some black music, okay? Quote unquote rap music, the black music, okay? Even though there's been a few white people that have participated in the space, okay? So I would argue that your music would be centered around or geared towards whoever wanted to purchase it. But they've been saying that Lizzo, her music appeals to white people, okay? Appeals. Making music only appeals to white people. Now, I don't know why that would have to be the case. Now, her music has more of a pop flair to it, okay? So I'm assuming that they're saying, well, the pop flair usually appeals to white people. And it's like, okay, so what? You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, so what? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? But she's very hurt. She's hurt. I don't know why she's hurt. I wouldn't be hurt. She's getting paid a lot. Now, she does need to do something about her weight, man. I'm just sorry, but her weight's out there, okay? I mean, there's just no doubt about it. But I wouldn't be hurt about this, okay? I wouldn't be hurt about this. The thing, I ain't getting that. I'm gonna let that ride. But it says right here, it's very hurtful only because I'm a black woman. Woohoo! Dang, bo. Who would have thought it? Lizzo's a black woman, guys. Hey, this is groundbreaking news. And I feel like it really challenges my identity and who I am, and diminishes that, which I think is really hurtful. Okay. Challenges your identity. No, man, it's just when folks say this stuff, just be like, yeah, but probably more white people buy my music, but I don't give a shit. Man, that's exactly what you say. I don't care. It's my product selling. That's the main thing. Folks are so worried about who quote unquote who's buying the product. Well, you're black. Why don't you make some music tailored towards black people? What do you want me to talk about? Okay, you want me to talk about the hood? You want me to talk about, you know, popping gats, selling crack? I mean, you know, what you want me to talk about, okay? Cooking the dope in the crock pot. Is that what you want me to talk about? You want me to go Migo status? I mean, you know, what you want me to talk about? You know what I'm saying? She makes stuff that has more of a pop vibe. Now, the pop vibe gives you the broadest amount of audience that will consume your music. That's what it does. So I'm fine. Why do you think Taylor Swift went from doing country to pop? She moved right away from country to pop. You know why? Because there's more eyes and ears. It's better tailored for the radio. Okay, for most radio stations. And you get more listeners, which means you get more purchases. All right? Which is fair enough. More listeners, more purchases. But I mean, as soon as somebody comes out and tells them, oh man, your music ain't black enough, black folk feel like they need to defend themselves. Man, don't be defending yourselves against the community. But the community will try to keep you down. Okay? That's just all there is to it. The community will try to keep you down. They ain't no doubt about it, all right? They'll be like, look, sounds good. If more white folk are buying it, that's good. That means I'm getting plenty of bread in my pocket, okay? That's just all there is to it. And I'm fine with the bread. So it says, I feel like a lot of people truthfully don't get me, which is why I wanted to do this documentary, because I was like, I feel like y'all don't understand me. Y'all don't know where I came from. And now I don't want to answer no more questions about this shit. I want to show the world who I am. Man, everybody's so bent on showing the world who they are. Man, you don't owe the world nothing, okay? Man, you don't owe nobody nothing, all right? You don't owe the everyday run-of-the-mill folk. You don't know nothing, all right? That's just all there is to it. Folk got this conception built up in their mind that they be owing some folk they don't know anything. Man, I don't owe you nothing. Dang, Bo. Oh, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how hard my upbringing. And then here comes the sad song, the sad story, Bo. I just be like, man, skip the sad story, okay? Now she got some other stuff down here. She says she's influenced by black music from the 70s and 80s. Okay, calling her work funky, soulful, feel good music. And you could transition it around feel good music. It has upbeat tone. I've heard some of Lizzo's work. It does have an upbeat tone. There's no doubt about it. All right. But in an interview last month with Weekly Entertainment, Lizzo called out pop music as racist inherently. Hold on, racist? Good. Let's see what we got to say. I think if people did any research, they would see that there was race music and then there was pop music. And race music was their way of segregating black artists from being mainstream because they didn't want their kids listening to music created by black and brown people because they said it was demonic and yada yada demonic. Okay. Man, don't I remember watching like the Temptations movie and stuff like that? They would go and perform and there'd be like a bunch of white folks there. This was back, I mean, this of course is post civil rights movement, but it's still, it's still like it's still a little tension. But I'm just like, a demonic. Okay. I mean, I missed that. I missed it. You know what I'm saying? And we always got to go back to race. I told you, bud. Race card, man, it is in the pockets of almost every black person. Okay, almost everyone. All right, almost everyone. They got that thing ready. It is ready. They've been sitting there performing the quick draw with the race card. Okay, I mean that thing right out. Boy, you'd be like, damn, you just be sitting there, bam. Like, where'd that come from? Well, I was like, you just trip up one time. Trip up and say something. Oh, race card. Boom. Be right out there. Now we understand back in the day that there was people, black people, that didn't get similar opportunities. We're not going to deny that. But we are in 2022, okay? So if we could move past that, that would be great, all right? Folks want to still go 60. They want to live back in the 40s, 30s, 40s. I mean, damn, Bo, just let it go, man. Let it go. You don't know nothing about it. I'm just saying, man. You don't know nothing about it. Now, the singer claims she was bullied in school because she liked bands like Radiohead, which is that's a rock band. So it was a black school. So if she liked schools like bands like Radiohead, you know what I'm saying? But she said she was influenced from black music from the 70s and 80s. They could give her a little bit of different outlook as far as the way she wanted to make her music if she's influenced by multiple artists and some of being not in a particular, quote unquote, a black space, quote unquote. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I think that's fine. Like I said, I listen to metal. I actually listen to a lot of metal, a lot of different metal. Doom metal. We got metalcore. Kill Switch Engage, things of that nature. Under Oath. I mean, I listen to a variety of stuff. Also listen to some pop. Also listen to some rap. Also listen to some R&B. Country I ain't never been able to get into. Bluegrass, I ain't never been able to get in that. I even like a little instrumentals. I like a little piano in the minor key only. Anything in the major key where it's all upbeat and happy, I'm like, piano's best in the minor key. All right, this is all there is to it. The minor key. But yeah. So I mean, you can be influenced by something. You can like other stuff. Now, I do understand what she's saying in that regard. Depending on the black people you're hanging around, man, black people they got this real thing about being like, oh man, why you acting white? They always got that, but I'm trying to tell you, at these schools, these rural schools, the inner city schools, man, if you listen to something white, if you do something to perceive, oh man, you acting white, you Uncle Charlie. But I mean, they quick to throw it out, but they are. So they were listening to Usher, Destiny's Child, Ludacris, and I was in the Radiohead. Okay, computer. Okay, so I mean, well, Ludacris is fine, you know what I'm saying? Destiny Child, they never get down with Destiny Child. Usher was pretty good. So I kept it hidden, even when I was in a rock band because I didn't want to be made fun of by my peers. They yell "white girl." Man, fuck are just, man, they just bent out of shape. Man, don't be worried about the community, bro. They ain't gonna help you. I'm trying to tell you, man. They want you to stay in the same place they at. Said I was wearing these flared bell bottoms embroidered down, and they say you look like a white girl. Why do you want to look like a hippie? Said I want to be accepted so bad, not fitting in really hurt, and it usually does when you're younger. But once you realize that these people you ain't gonna be around them for very long, you stop giving the first fuck. Okay, that's just all it is. You just realize, hold on a second, man. These people ain't gonna advance my life in any way. I don't give a shit about y'all. Okay, I mean, I really don't. Appreciate it. I'm gonna move on now. And it takes you a little while. Okay, it takes you a little while. There's a progression in this. You got to have progression. All right, but the fact that she's been out of shape. Because somebody said that she makes music for white people. She shouldn't be. She should make it for white people, for black people, Asian people, and whoever wants to consume her music. That's who it's made for. So I want to know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.